Hello, and welcome one and all to Talent League. Today we have a great matchup for you this evening. Machine Soldiers going up against Otokat. Hopefully I'm saying that right. For our first match of Season 6 Championship Week. My name is Sol. Here with me is Tyrell. Tyrell, are we excited for this match coming up?
Oh, hell yeah. It's been a long time since I've been gone.
Yes, it
Probably
has.
some didn't even fucking remember me. It doesn't matter. But it is great to be back. And naturally, how Talent League is, every time something's about to be happening right, something always breaks down and fails. So that means we already skipped one map off of that matchup between Machine Soldiers Academy and Otokat, if it's probably the right pronunciation, but doesn't fucking matter. We call them Otokat to make it more easier for us on the tongues and lips. But at least to give you one report, the first map has been won by Machine Soldiers Academy 7-4 on Cafe. And with that, they're going to pretty much they have now the round advantage on going into Chalet. But here's now the question: can Otokat completely make the reverse sweep, get down to the Chalet, and then go on to the side of Oregon? We don't know. We haven't seen anything. Normally, we would break down you a bit of analyzing, but since we haven't seen anything and we're running out of time, let's fuck this shit and let's go straight over to Chalet and see who's gonna go out on top. And so just right now here, teams are not in yet because fuck me. well, well, regardless of this, yeah. I mean, probably then at least educate me on this lovely season because I obviously haven't been here for a whole long time and probably a lot of things have changed. So,
A lot of things have changed. I mean, both of us haven't been here in quite a long time, actually. So it's really nice to have you back. Really nice to be casting with you and getting this, championship series started. But like we said, we're gonna play some Chalet. So let's just go into like what the teams look like on that map for Machine Academy. It just looks like a 50% win rate. They went there 2 times. They've picked it twice, but it is Otokat's pick. So I'm not too sure their standard bands there are Flores and Kaid, the target bands. It looks like the team likes to use Twitch and Jaeger a lot on either respective sides. And for Otokat, it does look like they have not too much going on for Chalet, actually. I don't think they've even played a Chalet map, so I'm not too sure why they picked that map. Maybe, a pocket strat or two that they liked, from practicing before this match. I'm not too sure. Uh, I don't know. Just coming from, what we've seen, and we haven't seen much like you touched on, so I'm not too sure what the two teams look like. The cafe was won by Machine, so I'm not too sure that Otokat's gonna come back on this one just because it is Chalet. So, but we will see.
I guess we'll have to see. Either way, it has been definitely a long time, and well, maybe I guess to go on that Chalet pick for Otokat, maybe it's something like they wanted to keep secret, maybe to have something in the back pocket whenever they need it, and not give away too much as of yet. But well, we're gonna see how it's gonna go. Last time I seen Chalet, it was pretty darn new, and nobody really had a good clue on how to play it. And I don't know how many months have now passed, but I think at that time, I guess both teams should be familiar with it and should be able to play it, I'd say, in a fashion that they're both comfortable with. But yeah, just looking down onto the lobby, it seems like we have it filled. We just getting now everyone sorted on the right side and checking on in if everything works, and then we are straight be able to set it off finally. And boy, I don't know about you, so but
But
I
what?
have been dying to scream people's ears off.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for you to yell at them because we all know who this first band's gonna be.
Oh yeah. If I'm gonna see it, it will kill my whole vibe for today.
Well, You know, I think I want it. I don't want to see it because we've seen it so often that I think teams are now just adjusted to not having him on the board. And we will speak about him if we see him. Will we see him? And yes, we will. There he is. And here comes Tyrell with, what his thought process. Give me your thought process on why, you know.
Fucking learn to play with him, you dumb cunts!
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully we don't get fined for that one.
At least Flores makes a great amount of sense, yeah? But I have been here now for so many long time, and it's been now so long gone that you still ban Thatcher. Come on!
But
Absolutely hideous joke.
as we see the floors come through, the mirror bands coming through, I think this last one might be Kaid. We'll see. They did ban the mirror out, they being Machine. Machine typically likes to go for Kaid instead, but the mirror's gone and away for this one.
Just be creative once. Come on.
Very standard
creative.
band. Valk, another standard band. The only one that kind of speaks out to me, and you touched on it, is that Flores ban on Chalet. It's going to be a lot harder to be clearing utility. I think we're going to see a lot of Twitch going on in these next few rounds as Machine Soldiers is going to start on attack, and we're probably going to see that Twitch.
Well, you already called it. We have a Twitch on board there on the side of Machine Soldiers. And naturally, well, Otokat definitely knows what they're gonna do because they choose to go to master bedroom and office. So that should limit the usability of Twitch in a good amount of way. But that picking off from that Mozzie to an Rooney, I mean, I guess I can see it's not really needed, but we'll probably better have it in the back pocket. But then again, how can you stop against those lasers?
Just throwing of utility, whether it be a drone or a flashbang or what have you, you gotta break down those lasers somehow. You don't want to go through them yourself because you're gonna take some damage. If you're full health, maybe, but if you're 20 HP or less, you're probably gonna die from that laser gate. So I'm not too sure. I like the Mozzie pick because who else are you gonna take to the fight in terms of clearing utility?
10 seconds to go.
Twitch is a really good operator for that, and I can't really think of another operator that can clear utility as much as she can, especially with Flores and Thatcher off the board. So, I mean, yes, you can use nades to clear utility, but you have that Jaeger to think about as the round's going to get started here.
See, interestingly, we don't have a mute to block that off. Mozzie, like I said, pick off gone. I'm not sure if that was the greatest idea, but again, who am I to judge? I haven't been watching this for a whole long time, and we're already seeing this count working on the way his window, giving up a few shots, and already sitting with Dunster, looking around the box, still in use in that garage. It's nice to see.
Yes, it is. That vertical line of sight is really going to help out the attackers from below. Just try and make their presence known without even having to say hello to the defense. And off screen, we already have our first kill. A nade from below, I believe. And that's the Kaid done and dusted. Nitro off the board already.
It's not the way how you want to start if you're on Otokat's side. But then again, it's 2 minutes still on to go. And 2 minutes, everything can still happen there. This count, I'm not quite sure whether they want to go in or out. I guess living up to the cat part of his name. But I'm trying to pick up someone out there using those vertical holes, but don't seem to be quite successful in that. Can't really find the angle. Hatch is open, definitely will be spotted right there, and you have to keep an eye out. But definitely, Machine Soldiers is definitely aware of the presence of war here as well, sitting in the bathtub.
Most definitely. Interesting that Machine is deciding to clear out the rest of the map first. Taking clear of those roamers, making sure that all the defenders are going to be on site for this execute with a minute or so left on the board. But when is that going to happen? When is Machine going to start their push? And it looks like it's going to start here with the Twitch on the rappel. Gets one. Oh, doesn't get the second, unfortunately. What a shot from Jeff there. And it's a 3v4 situation. He is fully blinded, taking a lot of damage. Is Woe gonna help him? I don't know. He has a good angle in this little bathtub, as he stated. Oh, unfortunate.
Ooh.
There we go. What a shot from the bathtub.
Grenade's gonna come out from Tuka, not quite yet, but try to find the angle instead. Probably well aware that might be an ADS. Stama tries to push out. Discount will get Wall instead. Saves his teammate right there. Leaves it all down to Jeff and Lambe. On Otokat's side, never mind. Leave that down onto Lambe as Jeff falls to Discount. Plan's gonna go down through from Ashma. And it's all down to Lambe. Trying to hold this, but Tukan got his number. And it's game over on this round for Otokat. Machine Soldiers win round 1.
I really liked what I saw there from Machine. That's such a tongue twister, man. I'm just gonna call Machine. From Machine there, that was great. Great use of just using the map to their advantage, using those vertical angles, getting off the pick without even having to like gunfight anyone. You just throw a nade from below and get the first pick to make it a lot easier to execute onto the site. And we saw it there. It was just one by one. Get the plant down, and they took the first round. And interesting enough, Otokat is going back upstairs with the same lineup.
Yeah, maybe try to do it again. Maybe they weren't convinced, but well, let's say if they lose twice, I don't think they're gonna go a third time up there. But it's definitely one of the bomb sites they need in order to win. Because then again, you're gonna go then onto Garage, and then if you want to complete the full circle, I'm not quite sure which word bomb site has now developed, but last time I checked, it was still a bar and bar. So then again, you need to be able to at least win those 3 bomb sites in the rotation. But well, not a great start, obviously. We're just gonna see. Maybe some improvements will come, maybe some changes, but so far it looks to be the same.
5 seconds.
Yep. Same operators from both sides. Not too sure why they why Otokat decided to do that. Maybe they have a different setup position for everything, and they want to see what that's gonna do. As we saw last round, there was a deployable shield in that bathtub, and now Jaeger's not gonna be in that bathtub, so that's free real estate already. Buck's already inside, and they're doing this. Machine's doing the same strat of just getting these vertical angles from below. Aruni, though, is on this roam, trying to see if they can be the first ones to get the pick off Otokat. Let's see. He's just waiting for this angle. They know where they're, he knows the location of where they're coming from. Do they know he's here, though? I'm not sure.
Not quite sure. If they're gonna run out, they will definitely gonna spot him. And then it's gonna go down a bit quite messy, but then they're already in. Trophy making up his way around kitchen, checking angles. You see those holes. Machine Soldiers are afraid of that, but Grenade's gonna come through, but it's not gonna be able to connect onto anything heavy, and War will stay very safe right there in the bathroom. ADS is also still there to help them, but they're really trying to just look on those angles and try to bait them out, force maybe a mistake here and there. But so far, it looks to be quite a big of a stalemate going on.
Yeah, and this is where we saw like the execute trying to happen last time, except last time Machine had a man advantage. Now it's a 5v5. Yes, the defenders are on low HP, and as I say that, Mav gets a pick off on the rappel, and Buck has a line of sight into this bathroom. Will he get this pick off onto Jaeger? Spots the Jaeger's gun. He gets some shots off. Unfortunately, Jaeger still lives there in that bathtub.
Well, Flashbang's gonna come. This is not gonna trigger the ADS. Look at the We'll find one as well. Makes it 2 as Miller will fight back. Takes out Lucetta. Jeff will find Discount to immediately the fight back from Otokat. Reducing it down to a 3v2. With just a minute left. And most of the defense already shrunken down. So matter of time, Denso tries to get a kill, but can't quite go there. That shelf is gonna save him, but no, a little bit of back exposed.
Oh.
Densta's really trying it hard to get the shots connected on Miller right there, but Jeff is an angle, tries to go for it, and Denster is out of this round. 2 versus 2, 30 seconds left. Miller is quite low. He's not gonna be able to contribute much. Now the smokes are gonna come out. It's gonna delay it, and Ashma will find Jeff making it a 1v2 for Milo. He's not much HP. Plan will go down. Tukan holds him off for the moment. And now Tukan will find it as Milo will try to challenge it and fail.
Wow. Once again, just the same attack we saw last round, and the same result happened. No switch up from Otokat that round, and it was just an easy rinse and repeat from the first round for Machine. And now it's a 2-0, and here it is. We're finally going to a different site. Bar Gaming, the secondary site. They need to win this round, though. This is a must-win round for Otokat for sure. Chalet is definitely maybe an attacker-sided map, maybe sometimes a defender-sided map. And right now, what we're seeing is definitely an attacker-sided map so far.
Well, maybe it just could be something to say, well, maybe Machine Soldiers Academy are just a really, really good team and just managed to get down onto Otokat. But, well, let's see. Maybe Bar should bring up the change. Thank God they didn't went for Master Bedroom and Office again, because that would have been now insanity. And, well, I think a third time getting it struck in, like, even then they should have known, like, right, we can't play this. Let's scrap it. Let's see on how this one's gonna go down. Lambe pulling down the bulletproof cam, getting a nice angle right there. Lasergate helping out, making sure to keep the attackers in check right there. And so far, walls reinforced. Another one will come in case it's gonna get open. But yeah, looks to be like they definitely think quite forward, alright. We know Machine Soldiers will probably attack from the upstairs, so we need to keep them in check. We need to slow them down right there, as you can't really try to walk into gaming without getting punished.
Yeah, I'm not too sure there's a lot of really good vertical angles from below, as you see Buck opening up the garage wall. And they're probably going to start from below to clear out that map. And already Aruni is done and dusted for this round. And that's 2 rounds, not in quick succession, but I mean, that's 2 rounds almost in a row where Machine already get the first pick within the first 30 seconds of the round, and Jaeger's already low HP as well. Already, like, a huge advantage for Machine, and it's not even 2 minutes.
I would say composure's been lost. Lucetta finds Heavy, and Lucetta finds another one that's gonna be down onto what? Making it just a 5v2 for Machine Soldiers. Jeff and Miller, well, you're gonna have your work cut out now. 2 minutes trying to fend off people, and they can't put him counter control. Miller falls onto discount. Jeff all alone. 1v5. Will he do much? No. Lucetta will get him. And that's gonna be flawless for Machine Soldiers.
Yeah, interesting that we have yet to see a Mozzie or a Mute come out from Otokat. We've seen almost the same lineup every single round from them. Smoke, Jaeger, Aruni, Wamai, okay, and Nagoya. Okay, so the difference here is there's no Smoke, but there's no Denial. I mean, I don't know, man. What do you think they could be doing differently to get their first round on the board? Because they're going to the same site again. They're going back.
But here's the thing. I would definitely say, like, right, in terms of Mozzie, you know, they don't necessarily need him as of yet, I would say, for at least this bomb side. But yeah, it's just one thing is just to be sure they need to make sure they don't get picked off so easily and so quickly. So really think about which gunfights can I take, which one can I come out. Is there a chance for my teammate to refrag or not? Because then again, as a defender, you're always gonna stay on the better side because you have that time ticking for you. Even if you're just not gonna manage to get a kill, you know, the longer you waste time, you know, the more stressful, the more mistakes the attackers will make coming down in the last 30 seconds or so. So again, they really should just, you know, watch out, because again, maybe if Lambert falls again in the next 30 seconds, like, he's not gonna have any impact. It doesn't matter how well his laser gates are placed or not. He just can't contribute anything really to it. And then again, at the end of the day, not only the gadgets will win the game, but also the people and the guns especially. So, well, interested to see on what they're gonna do now with it. But we're just gonna watch down Ashma making a big rotation, and Jeff at least already prepared for Lucetta if he's gonna try to get into Snowmobile. But as I say this, he starts to run away from it.
Yeah, Otokat's really aggressive again. Like they're already taking a little bit of damage, and it's not even 30 seconds into the round, and they're trying to take these fights to win, and it doesn't work out for them. They're being way too aggressive, in my opinion. It's 3-0 in round count. You really need to try and win at least one, and they're a great impact trick to get those Excaros off of that reinforced wall. Machine's gonna try it again. He doesn't have any impacts, so he's just gonna push up. He's just gonna wait here and see if he might get droned out. I'm not too sure.
Well, these two holes already open up a great possibility for Machine Soldiers just to further open it up. But then again, impacts have now been tricked out. Again, creating another line of sight right there. But it's not going to be much running around. But no, you got to check out the library as well. As Heavy was hidden right there. Took out Luketa, and off is the Buck. The man's been putting down 5 kills already. Magnets are in. So as long as Heavy stays alive, he will play a great impact on the following minute for this.
Yeah, what a huge impact kill. Habana still thinks that Heavy is in that corner, and he switched corners. He's just waiting for another...
Hibana just needs to think it, but I think the thinking is now over. They definitely now know where he is now. And Heavy tries to go for the gunfight, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the best idea, because then again, two sides were going to be pushed out, and wisely, he drops down back in the safety of the site. And as we see that...
Oh my god, 2v4.
It's a 2v4, and this time it's now going well on the way for Otokat. Ashma and Tukan are just the only two left on the side of Machine Soldiers. Lambe, Wa, Heavy, and Milo are now fighting through. Tukan will get down, and that's pretty much game over for him. Whoa. As Lambe connected on further.
Wow, yeah, that was a nice little flick there from the downed Mav to someone in library that I didn't even see. That was through the wall. I mean, obviously we saw the silhouette, but I mean, if you're in game, that's a pretty nasty shot. And finally, we see a round from Otokat, and I think the difference there was just like the aggression finally worked out for them in their favor. Just, you know, the lack of intel from Machine that round was definitely their kryptonite, and we're seeing a mute. Is it going to be 6 picked off? I think so.
Gonna be a great question, but I don't really suppose so, as it's now going to be locked in. So now we see, I think they might realize maybe, you know, they get good drone work to get a Machine Soldier, so it would be a good idea to try to deny that, to give them as less information as possible, because as you see right now in library with Heavy, you know, if they don't have the information much, you know, they keep wasting by watching like one angle where somebody's not supposed to be. And as soon as they get the info, at least the Otokat, you know, they can perfectly try to chase down that kill. So if they want to keep aggressive, they need to make sure that Machine Soldiers doesn't have any intel. Simple as that.
Yeah, sometimes Siege can't be a simple game, and, you know, just changing up one thing can massively put the round count into your favor, and it might work out for Otokat this round to make it a 3-2 here. Because, yeah, that lack of intel last round really killed Machine that time, so I'm not sure that we'll see, because it looks like Machine really liked this strategy of going from the below and getting these vertical angles from this big garage area.
And then again, that's what Buck is designed for, and has been now for over
for a while.
Pretty much 5 years now on this map, doing exactly this job. But speaking of doing a job, Denzel will take care of Milo, cutting down Otokat again and securing the entry frag for Machine Soldiers once more.
Crazy. I don't know where that smoke was playing, and they had really good intel. Their flank drones must be immaculate. Not too sure. It's a 5v3 now. They get 2 picks quick and easy, and it's going back to normal. We've seen this the last couple rounds before Otokat took their first round. And once again, Machine already, but what a shot from Lambe, rebuttaling. Now it's a 4v3, less of a man advantage, but they know the location. And so he takes a little bit of HP from that repelled player.
Wait, hold on. Twitch drones can jump now.
Yeah. Twitch drones can jump now.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
A testament
And-
that I haven't been here for a while.
Yeah, she starts out with a default drone, and then once she spawns in, she gets her 2 shock drones,
Attackers
and then
recovered the
her
bomb
shock
diffuser.
drones can also jump.
Well,
Oh yeah, and then the infinite laser instead of like a taser. It's kind of like a zero, like a zero camera, the way it shoots.
well, I must say,
I know you're great. It's baffling, huh?
my mind is baffling, but just as baffling as Jeff managed to escape that, not getting shut down. As I say that, he's gonna find Denzel. Toucan is gonna find one. Lucetta as well, down onto Heavy. And it's all down to Jeff, and Lucetta makes it a quick finish of this round. Machine Soldiers win it. Just simply slaying it out.
I think Machine is just answering Otokat's aggression with their own aggression, and Machine's aggression is definitely countering what they're seeing from Otokat on the defense. Where do you go if you're Otokat? They're gonna go back upstairs to master bedroom office, but I haven't seen anything to tell me that Otokat can win another round on this defensive side.
Well, I think they should pick Garage, in my most honest, humble opinion, but
Oh
boy,
my
oh
god!
boy.
If we see Garrett,
Well,
I
we'll definitely we'll see it out of Machine Soldier side,
Attackers need to
hopefully,
locate
but
and defuse as many bombs
man,
as they can.
I'm not sure about that office once more. Again, so far they only managed to, well, managed to win it once, but still, it is. Excuse me, actually, no, they just
No, they
twice
lost it
in a
twice.
row they lost it, and I don't even know what to think of that. But, well, let's say maybe third time is the charm. But
I think Otokat really just needs to try and stop the way that Machine really want
10
to,
seconds remaining.
play this map. And the way they play this map is taking that fuck,
5 seconds
going
remaining.
below, and opening up those vertical angles. Like, how do you
Attackers
stop
are
that?
moving
I'm
out
not
to
too
locate a
sure.
bomb
You
and
know, I
defuse
think
it.
maybe you can play the aggressive role, but what we've seen so far, it doesn't work out for them as well as they think they want it to.
well, I'm not sure if Lamb is staying in the right position. Maybe completely down below would have been better just to counter off immediately Lucetta.
Right.
But he's gonna open up, and he's gonna open up right underneath him. But Jeff already losing a lot of HP. You see some guns thrown out as well, as they're gonna have to move away. Lucetta opening up, and then again, no one's gonna stop him from this. And speaking of stopping, War is gonna stop the trend of entry frags for Machine Soldiers. Lucetta has been taken out, whilst Denster will take out Heavy, making it a 4v4. Scrap that, Toucan makes it a 4v3. Lampe is now out of the conclusion. War trying to find another one maybe to make it a 3v3. The discount. Be is careful enough, try not to peek all too much, switches sides up, and well, Otokat tries to step it up, and it looks like so far they managed to get one off the board.
Yep. The Habana got the location of that smoke playing up top towards that bathroom, just holding this angle, probably letting his teammates know that he has yet to full rotate. Maybe he's inside the bathroom by now, but he's just holding that angle still. His friend Maverick's here. He's gonna throw an nade into that corner. He gets a little HP stricken off. And now they're just trying to hold this rappel. But, they have a minute 26 left. They need to find some intel, find some groundwork, and possibly get this plant down soon. The execute needs to come here in maybe the next 40 seconds, hopefully. But yet, nothing's quite happening yet. And Adrenaline Surge pops in. Whoa, has a nice little angle. Is he gonna catch the Finka off guard?
No, I don't think he didn't even spotted him. That's the thing.
No, that's crazy.
Should have been, but now the drone should begin. But at least this guy should be warned. And yes, he is. His shot's gonna come through, but either way, Toucans is gonna connect onto Jeff's. And War will try to fend off as Denster and Astronaut will try to walk up right down in front there, and Solarium will try to endanger or try. Oh, goodbye, Milo.
And now it's up to
Goodbye,
Woe to
Miller.
do. He has to take this retake. Like there is no way. This is
He's
going to be the
not-
most insane clutch if he gets this. But there's one, and he doesn't even know that the Twitch is there. And another round for Machine on the board. 5-1.
Basically, he's trapped out of Rooney Gate as soon as he walks through it.
Right.
They're gonna know he's gonna be there, right on that
Exactly.
edge. And then again, he can't jump out of the window either because someone is gonna catch him off right there. So, really, like, Otokat shot themselves in the foot there, right there. Like, great play from Machine Soldiers, just trying to force themselves in and get those onside picks and just completely isolating the rest off from Otokat. But we'll now see. Now the tables are turned. Machine Soldiers will now gonna go on defenses. Otokat will attack now, and maybe, who will know? Maybe we get to see
What you want to see, the garage, dude? I don't know, but we're gonna start bar gaming, and I already like the lineup I'm
Attackers
seeing
need to
from
locate
Machine.
and
We've
defuse
got the
bombs.
mute Mozzie combo, and that's just gonna
Attackers have
work
discovered the
so
location.
well, in my opinion. They only have Otokat only bringing the Gemini of Ayana for somewhat of intel. Obviously, every operator has drones, but Ayana has that infinite drone, the clone Gemini, and that might help out, but I'm not too sure it's going to help out that great. Lambe has to be like the sole proprietor of callouts and intel.
Well, here's the thing. Either way, we're looking down at the Sophia, we're looking down at the Finca, and again, we got the Hibana, but so generally we have a slightly more aggressive, slightly more faster lineup right there. So we should just maybe see, like, right, Iana will be used right in front, and then Jeff is gonna be right behind, picking off all those kills and making sure to establish just an early dominance right there. So we should be able to see something very quickly from Otokat right here, but as Heavy creeps really to the garage door, I'm starting to doubt that a little bit, but still, 30 seconds gone, and so far no one has died yet.
Yeah, and the buck Whoa is starting off a little late. The Buck needs to really get those vertical angles, but I don't think he is, and I think that's the difference we're seeing so far from this side swap is that Heavy got that control in garage, but Woe's not following him up with some vertical angles, and so it's just gonna make it that much harder to execute on site. If they're just gonna do a linear push, that's not gonna bode well for them, in my opinion.
Oh, Jeff.
Oh, the little
Try.
peek.
I mean, Jeff trying to hold an angle right there with Lucetta playing a bit right around there. So for nothing really being set in motion. On either side, a few shots for windows here and there, but, well, not moving much so far. And speaking of that, Heavy takes down Discount, and with that, he takes another Toucan. And if I'm right, he was already inside. Ashma at least gets Heavy off the board, but with that being said, they don't have really control of on site. If Otokat plays it right, they can strike in there and have it. Lucetta will find Jeff. Still 3 versus 3, a lot. Still, most of the defense is upstairs still. Speaking of that, Denster far outside, he only has that main door, and he has the angle on one!
Oh my.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
DMR spam, and there you go. Denster will finish off Lambe. And with that, match point for Machine Soldiers.
I can only imagine what that cafe looked like, dude. I can only imagine that. And this is Otokat's map. They picked this map, and I think Otokat don't have any information, any sort of stat line on this map for a reason, because we're seeing it right now. It's 6-2-1. And I mean, those 2 early picks from Heavy, that was the 2 freest kills. He got an extra kill for his life. And yet, Otokat couldn't, like, do anything with it. They didn't really execute on top of that. They decided to do a slow push right after. We saw Lambe trying to follow him up with a drone after he died, when I think Lambe should have just probably pushed the intel with Finca and made it more aggressive. Like you said, I think they have that aggressive lineup for a reason. and I didn't really see it after they got the first 2 initial kills.
I'm just shaking my head because I cannot believe this. This should have been so much their round.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There's no other way to say it. You know, they just throw it out of the window right there. Well,
yeah, unfortunate. Now they need to win, what, 5, 6 rounds in a row?
Well, 5 rounds to at least we're gonna get on to the overtime side, but don't forget, if Machine Soldiers is gonna win this right now, that's game over. This best out of 3 will then go to Machine Soldiers with a 2-0. And there is no coming back. That's gonna be Otokat out for the running of a champion this season.
Which is unfortunate, as, you know, Otokat was looking really good in the regular season, you know, boasting a really good record, beating
Otokat went like,
teams.
what did they went like 8-1?
Yeah.
In like the minors, so they pretty much were like first seed, and then like Machine Soldiers Academy, they just only became 4th in the major. You know, it's still like respectable, but still not really the best way to go with. You know, just being pretty much beaten out by Wii Sports youngsters just on round count, but still.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like they should be like in a, let's say, a bit worse situation, and as I believe Otokat should just be, you know, half the momentum, half that running going for them, but so far nothing really seems to go. I'm not sure how Oregon would go, but then again, I highly doubt we're gonna be able to see that. And speaking of that, I highly doubt we're gonna see much from Denster up on this round. Lambe will take him out, but Lambe will instantly get repicked. But no! Who says the discount gets one-on-one, and Toucan will finish Lambe off though. Even the second chance immediately crushed down. And with that, 4 versus 3.
I think this Echo is definitely an influencer on this round. We just saw it right there getting stunned, but getting the yokai away without being destroyed is huge for this late round, as it's almost time for that execute. What a shot! Oh my god, he just turns and burns whoever was on that window. Good night, see you later, 4v2.
4v2, Heavy and Milo. Now the last two to make this round work. They gotta find 4. And I'm gonna be honest, 1 minute to go. They can do it, but it's gonna be very tricky. At least it's gonna go out. Toucan will be down effectively, pretty much out of this running as for now. Yokai is definitely annoying. Not gonna be able to really to help them out in any way, shape, or form. But Milo will find discount, and still, don't forget, Toucan is still down. He's pretty much out of the running, making it effectively a 2 versus 2. And none of them are in a position to try to pick up Toucan. So with that, Toucan is pretty much out of this circle, out of this round. Heavy nearly gets it. With that, Asthma will get Heavy. That kill will get for Luke. That takes down Milo. And Machine Soldiers turn it back around at 7-1 on the Chalet. And with that, they win the series.
Yeah, Machine is moving on. Wow. That was quick. You know, that's going to be really tough to speak on because, you know, Machine did everything that we expected a team like them to do. Otokat, on the other hand, like we were touching on it. It was just, I don't know. It didn't look really great for them, and I wanted to see more. I mean, yeah, that cafe was a lot closer in round count, 7-4. So maybe, I mean, Machine still won there, but it was at least a bit closer there in terms of, you know, Otokat being in the running for moving on to tomorrow or whenever, you know, Machine's gonna play next. I'm not sure what do you think about that?
I mean, either way, that was a pretty darn decisive one for Machine Soldiers, especially on that Chalet. So I would definitely be careful to try to pick up Chalet again, especially versus them. So maybe that's going to be an odd man for any next team who is going to face them off. And well, we'll see. But definitely they look hella strong on Chalet. So I guess one tip of advice, just better watch yourself out on this map. But with that being said, but we're still gonna try to get an interview in with Machine Soldiers Academy. And as I just been updated on the bracket, it looks like Machine Soldiers Academy we're gonna be able to face off against QVG Esports.
QVG, ooh.
And as far as I can read up any table back, QVG are the ones that came out of first place. So they naturally moved on already onto semis. Well, who knows? I don't know how their last running was, but I think if you're gonna have to pick a favorite, you're gonna say QVG. But then again, I would say Machine Soldiers is definitely be able to make an upset. And with that being said, we got Dancer in. Dancer, how are you
Hey.
doing?
Guys, how's everyone doing?
Oh, great.
So,
Just
when's the league games on? We've just finished the 10th, so you know we're ready. Come on.
Oh, he's already ready. You ready for
Ooh.
QVG? That's who you're playing next, man.
No, that's the warm up. I thought the league game was against West. Isn't it? No?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, this is not COD or Halo, where we just lands on straight after on the bracket, but still coming off. I mean, unfortunately, we weren't able to see Cafe, so at least give us a little bit of insight how that went. We only knew that it was a 7-4, but did you came very close on this? Was it very, like somehow happened unfortunate? Like, tell us, give us the information about Cafe.
Cafe was quite a default map from them. It went 3-3 rounds. We got 3 rounds of attack, which we were kind of happy with. We threw a defense round really badly the first round, but after that we kind of just we just strickened up and just rolled through them. Three. I mean, we were happy with the 3-3 attack, and then we just threw one defense. It should have been a 7-3, but other than that, it was quite a good map from us.
Well, sounds like your typical Cafe. 3-3 standoff, and then whoever wins first round pretty much is declared the winner. But then again, that chalet. Well, tell us through it, because from our point of view, whatever Otokat was trying to do, it absolutely backfired. They couldn't even get like anywhere close to you. What was the secret for today, especially on Chalet?
I mean, they didn't do anything to stop us. They just they have nothing. Uh, they had no like strats to actually stop us pushing. They forced us into gunfights, which we have the superior players for the gunfights. If you're forcing us into gunfights, you're probably going to lose that. You want to play more strategic heavy, which they weren't doing. They make it no difficult. Like it was not difficult to get rid of any util there.
Well, there can't be more clear words about that. And well, I don't know. I'm running a bit out of questions. Do you have anything still, Soul?
I mean,
Go on. Make it spicy.
yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, I would say that was definitely a warm up for you. Yeah, it wasn't a warm up, but
I was
I
at
mean,
10. Come on. That is the
but hey, man, you have you have a lot to prepare for in QVG. Obviously, we as Talent League really expected more from AutoCat. We didn't see that. I mean, you touched on it. What are you expecting from QVG though? Like, obviously, they're probably more of a prowess team. They're probably gonna have more strategy. Um, are you guys ready to be prepared for that?
I think the last I'm not gonna lie, we haven't scrimmed basically at all. We started scrimming the 27th, but even the last 2 league games before that, we didn't scrim at all. Yeah, shut up, Drew. But we just didn't scrim at all. But I think the last 2-3 days we put a lot of work into just defining what maps we want to play, and we haven't really shown anything. So I don't think KVD can take no matter what, we have enough strats to have a new strat for every single round of every map up to the finals. So we're chilling for now. QVG, I mean, we played them. We went 1-1. They keep spamming me in TeamSpeak. Give me a second. What asthma?
Well,
Stop laughing. Fuck off. I didn't
I
swear.
guess.
So, well, basically, I don't think we're going to struggle against KVG. It's really if we perform. We're kind of disappointed with our season in general. If you've watched our games, we are clearly the stronger team, but we troll really badly. We end up just throwing lives, trying to prove an ego point. We haven't lost a game. We just drew every game because we win the first map and then get an ego and just try to swing them all. So
Well,
with Asma coming into the team, we've scrimmed with him 2 days now or something. He's just give us that a bit don't swing attitude. If we swing, we get shouted at.
well, I guess it definitely seems to be work out for you guys greatly. And with that being said, I mean, you're very confident in going in for the next match against QVG. And well, I guess I can speak for both of us. We'll wish you the best of luck in this one. And hopefully it will be a great show. But I don't think neither of us two will cast it. I think two others will do that. And if I think I'm right, it's gonna be 1B and Uncooked will do that. We'll have
Wait.
those. Oh no, never mind. That would be the wrong one.
Where's Toot? Tripping. I'm gonna have some words with Where's Toot. Where's Toot? We're gonna have some words. Yeah, Gia, is he casting the final at least? You're useless, Trippin. That's all you are, mate.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm not sure if you can hear Tripham game pretty much moan that, but hopefully not. But then again, thank you very much for joining us today, Dan. So I wish you and your team a great evening and enjoy it.
Are you not gonna ask me who's gonna win between any other games?
Goodbye. And with that, I think Den is done in the interview booth. That's for sure. We need definitely another machine soldier player to get in here because
We'll
Den's
find
done.
one.
We're gonna
We'll find one. Don't worry.
'cause-
Or probably I'm not sure. I would say maybe I'm probably not gonna be able to meet him anytime soon again. But with that being said, I think there is now the usual list down to run things, and I haven't done this for a while, but still, huge thanks to Howling Media UK for sponsoring this season of Talent League. They're the ones who can basically provide you and your organization with the right tools to get yourself some look way more professional and appeal to the right businesses and right sponsors in order to boost you up. Because at the end of the day, nobody likes to have an org with no branding, let's be honest. And then again, maybe as you're an owner, you would, I guess, gratefully love to give your players maybe a bit of salary or maybe some goodies. So it would be a great idea to invest into Howling Media Services because they can set you up with something that will guarantee you to get you some nice, juicy sponsors. And I think the probably proceeding hasn't changed yet. Talent League is always looking for new casters, for observers, and for producers, especially. So please, if you feel like you think you can do it, maybe you have done it, or you just perhaps even want to try and want to get into, then don't hesitate to reach out onto Talent League. A professional team will guide you in there. And perhaps maybe even I come out of retirement and help you cast. So, but then again, I've been out for long in the scene. I think so, you as well. And I think it's time for us to return back into our retirement homes.
Until next time, at least.
Until next time, we're getting brought out of. But till then, I hope you all have a great evening and a great day. Send us off. So,
hey, thanks everyone for watching. Tune in tomorrow for quarterfinal number 2. Same time. Hopefully, we'll have the stream on time this time. And we got Wii Sports YGS versus Team Loud. We got our casters 1B and Uncooked. They're going to be great for tomorrow, and we obviously have the wonderful Trippin on the backside of things, observing and producing. Huge thank you to him. Huge thank you to everyone watching, and I hope you all have a great night.